So, Pam was told to stay to herself until the Lord prepare her husband for her. And Pam decided, you know, a long waiting, Pam can't wait no longer, and Pam see one little man where Pam like, and Pam say, you know, say, me feel like this man is the man, and you know, Pam give in to a man, and by giving in to a man, he break the covenant where Pam did have with the Lord. So by breaking the covenant where Pam did have with the Lord, Pam eventually lose everything. You catch me I say? Pam lose everything because of disobedience. That topic here is very important, and why it is important, it go for the lower, the higher, no matter who you is or no matter what you do or what is your type of work. It go for everyone. You catch me? So while Pam being disobedient, and Pam realized that her disobedience cost her everything, the promise that was made to Pam, being she break the covenant with the Lord, she have to become a prostitute. Pam had to become a prostitute because the promise that was made to Pam was for her to reach to another level, and the enemy saw that Pam was going to elevate. So when Pam finished and you know, story done and everything, Pam felt different in herself. And when she felt different in herself, she realized that something left her, because me always talk about who you're going to bed with in a spiritual way, because it have a effect on you. So when Pam felt the shift, something happened, and Pam was like, what happened? It was because of Pam disobedience caused her to become a prostitute. So I just want to say this, brothers and sisters, because you have a lot of Pam out here, people that were on their journey, and because them could wait, because them could wait upon where Lord have in store for them, then decide to go do what them feel like do. And being them do what them feel like do, they miss out on everything that was in store for them. And when them see you now give in like how them give in, these same people that was a part of the camp now become an enemy. And how them become an enemy, them have an idea of what you're going to get. And being them have an idea of what you're going to get, then become an enemy and start to fight you. No man is perfect. I am not perfect. And you know, me always say this for a reason. You understand? Me always say this for a reason. But in your level up, in the new version of yourself, at times you level up and become the new version of yourself, and you leave you leave a version of yourself in the whole chapter where you never bring, you forget it. Sometimes we leave discipline in the old version of ourselves. Sometimes we leave obedience in the old version of ourselves. Sometimes we leave the meditation, or we used to meditate. We used to go outside and connect with nature. We now connect with nature again because we say we want a new version of ourselves. And being we get the new version of ourselves, we realize we leave out some things that bring us to this new version. So tonight the topic is disobedient. The topic is disobedient. When you leave out the obedience what you usually have, when you leave out the discipline that you usually have, the speed that you used to go, it will go cut. Because the Spirit of God will say, listen to me. Don't do this. Don't do that. And with your physical eyes, you can say why the Spirit of God would have say, don't do this and don't do that. And you intervene in a something where His Spirit did not tell you not to intervene in and you set back yourself. Disobedient is the topic. Being disobedient can wreck you. Being disobedient and continuing to be disobedient without catching on that you have lost your disobedient ability, and you need to reclaim back that obedience that you used to have. Wheresoever it is, you have to search back for it. Whosoever took it, you have to call it back. Wheresoever it have been buried, you have to go dig it up, because without your obedience, the new chapter that you would like to venture on will not be a possibility. So wheresoever the obedience went, you will have to go back and get it. If an enemy have took it from you, you will have to call it back. If somebody bury it, you will have to dig it up, because without your obedience, you will not go any further. It is obedience that brought you this far, and if you should leave out obedience, the next chapter that you'd like to go upon, it is not possible. So I'm telling you, brothers, I am telling you, sisters, type it if you like. Wheresoever my obedience went, I am calling it back. Wheresoever my discipline went, I am calling it back. Wheresoever my focus went, I am calling it back. Don't play with God. Don't play with God. May I tell you, some man would have skipped that one, but me can't do it. So woman would have skipped that one, but me can't do it, because me fall in a hit too. Being disobedient and chip a tire. You know what I preach? Being disobedient and broke a rim. You know what I preach? Being disobedient and nearly crash. You know what I preach? Being disobedient and last couple thousand. You know what I preach? Being disobedient, me have to catch on instantly and say, great one, remember that I am not perfect, but you whisper in my ears and say, Livian, wheresoever your obedience have went, I want you to go and get it back. Wheresoever you left your obedience, I want you to go and get it back. At times when things rough, you're very obedient, but when things smooth, you get disobedient. You will not reach to the next level without this capability that is called obedience. You have people when I like say them something. Me not take no talking of God. You know, sister, the thing I fly now. You have some people where God can't talk to them again. You know what I'm preach? You know what I'm preach? Let me preach. You have some people where the Spirit of God cannot talk to them again. You know what I'm preach? Where you get it from? No shooting. You have some people where God can't talk to them again. Why? Because the situation that they were in, they are no longer in it. Well, you know, say, and being they are no longer in it, they decide that them no have to listen who bring them with them there. You know what I'm a preacher? Them decide them no must listen to the vice again, where you say, when them did a walk, very obedient talk it. When time them did a take bus, very obedient, where you now say, from them buy bicycle, them not take no talk, where you now say, from them buy car, them not take no car, take no talk, where you say, from them stop parent, them not take no talk, where you say, from them get business, them not take no talk. Disobedient boy, disobedient girl, the next chapter that you like to see, you will not be able to reach to it unless you call back your obedience. Me say some man would have skip that topic here, may I tell you? Some man would have say, God, me not think me can manage that topic here. Because that topic I feel like he better go touch me too. But when you're obedient to the Spirit of God, even if you, yes, I go get too touch up for your own good, where you say now, the discipline, yes, that you use and bring yourself here, it is the same discipline, alright. I go take you from here, alright. The same obedience that you use and bring yourself here, yes, it is the same obedience. I go take you from here. If you decide not to be disciplined, you will remain where you are. If you decide to be disobedient, you will remain where you are. But if you want to on, you better call back. You better call back, boy. You better call back your obedience. You better call back your discipline. Sometimes discipline walk, take a walk, or you say, Sometimes discipline take a walk, because you always do that. And you know, easy if you do the same thing, keep on doing the same thing, especially when you are adventurous. You know what I preach? It is not easy to be obedient, especially when you are adventurous. But if you want what you are asking for, you better call back, me do it. You better call back, me do it. I am calling back to me, yes, my obedience, what you now say. I am calling back to me, yes, my discipline, what you now say. I am taking back what? My obedience, what you now say. I am taking back what? My discipline. So Pam get weak. And them devour Pam. And Pam have to become a prostitute, boy. Because Pam never listen. John never listen. John become a taxi man, but I never that God have in store for him. None of that, but because John never listen, alright. May I tell you, Shirley never listen. She have to sell juice, no one maker, because she was disobedient in the time when she should have been obedient. And I am telling you, you have some people that were obedient, and because them become disobedient, them get through a time camp, and when them look and see that you are going somewhere and them can't stop you, them cast the disobedient spell. You know why me preacher? Them cast the undisciplined spell, because them want you to fall off like how them fall off. Them know say greatness is in store, but if you remain obedient, you will get there. But if you be disobedient, you will not reach. Your enemies are relying on your disobedience, your undisciplinedness, so that they can get a score in the new chapter. Sometimes your obedience will kill them. I say, boy, obedient, you see. You know how much pepper we put in a one pot for him? I write his name on it. I'm sorry, now we boy in a budge. What? You know, say, let me read the file, man. Okay, I do myself. You know how we write our name in a pot, and throw water in it, and say sex, and she now budge. You know, say, write him name on candle, and say Arnie, and him now budge one maker, because that level of obedience is still intact. That level of discipline is still intact. But the way how this breakdown spoil tomato helps spoil another tomato. So if you're weak in a one area, it is a door opening for the enemy to get to the main door that they want to get to. Disobedient boy, disobedient girl, if you want to reach to the next chapter, you better call back your obedience, you better call back your discipline, you better call back your focus, because if you are drift like a ship out of sea, you will drift from your coordination. You have to catch on as the captain and steer up your ship so that you can reach to your destination. The crew members are depending on you, captain. The crew members are depending on you, pilot. If you become disobedient, you will fall off course, and your enemy will get the victory that they are looking for. You know what me preach? Fire. Fire. Oh, who remember the promise? Well, on man, make you deal with them. So, you know, see how God deal with me. Me not show no mercy tonight. Me have to give them like how me get it. And who make a promise? You make your promise. You make your promise. Let me tell you what the Lord want to say to you. Listen well. If I have put in my work in you, what are you not saying? And when it is time for you to put in back your work, in other words, what? You must hold your end, yes. Your end at the bargain. Why I say, if you know hold your end at the bargain, you know have nothing to get. Boy, murder. You know, and God preach. Who make promise? Who make promise with God? Whoa. Who say, God, if you deliver me, I will follow you until the end. Oh, you know that alone. What else? God, what? If you deliver me, okay, I will be obedient until the end. I know that alone. You left out something. God, if you deliver me, yes, I will be disciplined until the end. Where you not say another alone. God, where you say, if you get me the spouse that I wanted, I will do my purpose as long as breath is in my body. But you get the spouse and you come off of your path. Disobedient boy, disobedient girl, remember the promise that you made with God. You know what me preach? Ooh, fire. 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 Remember now, remember. You better remember. Then I will make God come a beat. At times, the Spirit have to remind you. Oh, at times, the Spirit have to touch your can. You know, say, you are running a bankruptcy. You want lose when me give you. You want me take you back. You want fall off. You want go further. Yes. You want stop where you don't know. You better call back your obedience. You better call back your discipline. You better call back your focus and follow me. Ooh. Whoa. Fire. 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 If you want to keep on climbing, you better follow me instruction. Take a step from me, okay. Take another step, okay. Take another step, okay. Don't take another step until I say you are to. And the disobedient boy go make a step and can't kill him. You know what the preacher? The disobedient girl go make a step and get shot. You know what I'm a preacher? When God I bring you, you better make sure obedience is with you. You better make sure discipline in your back pocket. You better make sure focus in your back pocket, because this is a class on a book and pencil, a discipline, obedience, and focus, and faith. I'm going to make you get the victory. You know what I'm preach? God, me say me could have swear me see you a while ago. Although me see you all the while, but I am hearing you. You know what I'm preach? So any boy or any girl, God, if you don't like me, what you know say? Whoa, let me touch upon you, man. Oh, yeah, go like you don't want to give me peace, I too. You think of me, can't alone I get touch. May I touch over this? Listen me now. At times, the enemy, boy, are the my next one. At times, the enemy, them could have get the victory, but what? It is because what? They are disobedient. You know what, me preacher? The enemy, them could have get the victory, but what? Because them no have no discipline. Where you now say the enemy could have get the victory, but what? Them no have no fear. You know what I'm preach. You know what I'm preach. Whoa, disobedient boy, call it back. You better go dig up your obedience. You better block the disobedient spell. It is a curse. You better block the disobedience curse. What you not say? Somebody cast a disobedient spell. Open for you to fall victim, so that you can fall on your own sword, so that they can serve. They got the victory, but God touched me and said, Livian, there have been a disobedience ritual that is taking place, and I want you to cancel it. I want you to wrap it up. I want you to send it back, right back to the sender. 9 times, 9 plus 9 with another 9 time, back to sender. Disobedience ritual, back to sender. Disobedience spell, back to sender. Unfocused ritual, back to sender. Unfocused spell, back to sender. Undisciplined spell, back to sender. Undisciplined curse, back to sender. Undisciplined ritual, cancel. No, it is done. It is very good. When you can't catch a ship when it adrift, oh, it go same way. So you take time there. But if you continue drift, what happen? Them now go see you and that them one. God will touch you and say, come back and your road. You know, see, say you drift a bit. 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 Them actually can't see you. You better come back in your coordination. Look by your compass and find back your route. This journey is a hell of a thing. It is not easy. You will get weary. You will get tired. You will lose focus. You will become disobedient. But you have to call back the same urge that you had at the beginning, so that you can continue to slay the dragon, slay the snake, slay the wolf, slay the cow. One day rise up against you. Whoa. Somebody tell us, I'm going to catch her. You know why me preach? Somebody say me tell you, me know him like that. Once him catch on, I gone him gone. Me did tell you, say she a go catch on. Once she catch on, I gone she gone. At times, the spell of being cast, and it have a little effect on you. This is not my thought, but we know it on a day like this. I don't eat on a day like that. Why am I not listening like how I used to listen? Something must be wrong. Me tell you something about catch on. Oh, you know, I use me the pan case for, you know, say, me did tell you say she got catch on. Oh, I use me the pan her case. I know her by now. You will get a winnings off of him for a while. You will get a winnings off of him for a while. But him have something inside of him. We touch him now and then and point out the trickery that we are using on him. And if him should obey, our dirty word have no effect. You know what I'm preaching? If he should obey, our dirty trickery have no effect on him. Some people say then, oh, that boy they know dead yet. And because I am obedient, them say, oh, that girl they know dead yet. And because she obedient, obedience is a sword, very, very sharp. Obedience is a shield, nothing can break it. When you are obedient, you ready me have to watch you cruising down the road, going about your business, because the trap was set. You hear if you know what the why you know I'm a preacher. The trap was set. You hear if you know drive there. So obedience saves your life. Obedience save your life. So hallelujah, gone on a disobedient journey. Pinch yourself. Hallelujah. We make promise like them, no remember them promise. I am asking you to pinch yourself. You know what I'm preaching. All of who we are lose focus. Pinch yourself. You know what I'm preaching. Because if you want to move, who want to move? If you want to climb, what you not say? If you want to fly, what? You have to take back your obedience position. What is the hard? Follow my instruction. What is the task? I will tell you when it is time. How much longer? No worry about that. How many more miles? No worry about that. But that confuse me. I will give you what you are asking for. It is done. You know what? Preach. You say God will love you. God will love you. Lord will love you. That's why they can't tolerate me. At times, you are walk so long, and I be a tree you are see. You want me to marry to tree? Me not see nobody. What you not say? He wrote lonely bad. What you not say? Sometime me huggy tree, but that not enough. Oh, yeah. Sometime the enemy play one trick for me. What you not say? And you have to listen to the guide in you. If no fall victim, you have to remember why you start. You have to remember why you have to keep going. Take a look behind you and tell me what you see. I only see enemies waiting on my downfall. Take a look in front of you and tell me what you see. I see prosperity and upliftment. Now the choice is yours. Go back where you are coming from and them name you like a snake to a goat. And you go forward and make them remain as a spectator. Spectator you are. You know what? You know what I'm preaching. Sometimes you have to remind yourself and say, great one, me want to hear from you. What you not say? Great one, me want to hear your voice. What you not say? I need a little bit of motivation to enough time when me done motivate the mass. What you not say? There is no one to motivate me. Sometime a little reminder is good now and then. Sometime a little hear from you is good now and then. Because this road, it is lonely. Sometimes a little touch on the shoulder make you brush off, because somebody a brush off right now. You know what I'm preaching? Somebody a say, yes, Livian. What you a say a true, me a go brush off. Me a go brush off too. I may fall. Type it in the comment section. I may fall. But I'm not staying down. Yes, that is it. And that no one here. I may feel like give up, but what? I am no quitter. You are going to make them kill you. Me might feel like me are dead at times. But me have to go dead on that journey. You know, come off. No. Me might feel like throwing the towel. Which one of them number me fi call? But each time me see where I'm going back, it reminds me that I must not interact with none and nobody phone the ring. Forward I am going. Type it in the comment section. Then while we go back where? Then while we reverse. The reverse in this is not working. You know why me preacher? The neutral is not working. What you say? The neutral is not working. Water. The reverse is not working. Water. A work that is driver. A sport mode a work that is more power. A sport mode one a work. My arm not working. My end not working. It is my drive and my sport mode and my sport mode one. And that I work. I am going forward. Shout it, make them hear. I am going forward. Me not stop you so. I am going forward. Me feel like stopping but me can't stop. Me no see no here so when me want. I am going forward to get the victory that was promised to me. somebody I was sit down till them. Sit down so till it cheer talk. Oh, I see where them getting from a God send me. So enemy, I go sit down until it cheer talk. Which cheer I go say? You can't go be you know what me preacher. So enemy, I go turn up and wait for me to give up away. Till he hurt I go talk and say, you can't take a step. You know what me preacher. So me enemy, I go lie down and wait for me to reverse. And the pen I go talk. And so you can't roll over now. You know what me preacher? My enemies will sit and wait until the chair talk. My enemies will stand and wait until the earth talk. My enemies will lay down and wait until the dead talk. Because obedience have been intact. Obedience just come back from where it was. Wheresoever me did left it, me just call it back. Discipline come back. So that mean me feel a piece of power. We go forward. Me reverse not working. My end not working. That not work. I just me drive and me sport mode. And me sport mode one. You know what me preach? I want to make them a try stop God. I want to make them a try stop God. Because them can't do it. But you know, say, I want to make them a try stop God. Because them know where God have in store for you. Oh, what make them a try sink your ship so? Because them know where you are going to get. Oh, what make when the frequency reach up, then show up? Because if them know, say, if you stay there so them not have no contact. You ever notice that when you start to smile, some people show up. Whoa, hold on, Livian, you go make them jump off a lie, but me not care. Remember, Livian, a reality preaching, you know, me not preach from book. Respect to each and every one that preach from whatsoever they preach from. But Livian, a reality preacher. Me tap into the spiritual internet. You know what I preach? Me connect to the spiritual internet. And me give you like how me get here. Let me tell you now, let me show you one little scenario that happened the other day. I was minding my business, now look, nobody be, and somebody show up, what you not say. Somebody push up themselves, what you not say. I didn't want to use the bed, but what happened? I had no choice but to, what you now say. You have people, anytime you're happy, you may attack. Anytime you are smiling, anytime you find your peace, yes, them have some secret to tell you. Them are trying to break it here. Anytime you look like you do alright, them find some way to get in your head because them want you to come back down off of the frequency where you depend. Because if you to elevate with the frequency, you are going to left them. But there is a trick when I'm not going to talk. There is a trick. Let me show you now. Alright. Which station you want to pick up? 81.5. Are we station that? I want station. Which station you want to pick up? 89.5. Are we station that? I want station. Which station you want to pick up? 99.9. Are we station that? I want station. Alright, me want you pick up our station for me. What is the number? It is 2003. Let me search for it. But the station they not depend on the radio. You know what me preach. When your enemy has searched for your frequency, them can't find your frequency. But for them radio, what them do? Them find a way to bring you back down on their frequency where them can pick up. Because if you should upgrade your frequency, you're gone in a numbers. When they depend their bandwidth, them have to bring you back down so that your bandwidth can connect to whatsoever frequency that you are traveling on. So when you elevate, who show up? When you have to get a breakthrough, who show up? When things start to go alright, who show up? When them show up, I use the spiritual belt. You know what me pray. You know, Auntie G preach. I want to make them a try stop God. I chew them see where God have in store for you. Oh. I want to make them put up so much roadblock. I chew them see where God have in store for you. But you just walk over them like nothing at this so. Because God will cover you. But you know, say, you hear me now, John here. Listen to me because you know Livian talk facts. Let me preach. Let go me on. Let me give you a message. Where you come from. You know, see God at work. You hear me now? Not because the turtle is protected. That no means say the turtle must put itself in crocodile water. Oh, you talk, me say. You are job out for me, you know. Oh, man. You are job out probably, Livian, you know, easy, you know. Not because the turtle have its shell. Yes. That no means say the turtle must put itself where? In crocodile water. What you not say? Not because the cheetah is very fast. That no means say what you say to me now. It must go put itself in the lion territory. What you not say? Not because the rabbit is fit. That no means say it must put itself out in the open so that the eagle can see. You know what me preacher? At times, as much as though you are protected, you are not seen by the public. You know what me preacher? I want me keep on going away. Not because you are protected. That no means everywhere you go, but you say to me, not because you are protected. That no means you go a heavy camp, but you are said to me, not because you are protected. That no means everybody will come and have access to you. Reality preaching. Reality preaching. Reality preaching. God, you talk to me, love for your reason. Because I alone me can reason with and get some good answer. So great one. You have a time when me feel like would have venture upon something new. Let me ask you a question. I am listening. Is that new adventure? Is it your purpose? Whoa. God, I want to beat me so bad. That's why I love talk to you. Because when me talk to you, I get good reasoning. It is not my purpose, but something in me. I call me to it. Okay. What the answer? Do what you're born to do first, boy. And if when you finish, do what you're born to do, boy. You feel like you would have still venture, you can go and get the experience, but your purpose comes first. I have nothing more to say. God me love you. They know what me preach. You know see me and God a reason. And me and God a will talk. Great one. I would like the vehicle to go a bit faster. To have a high speed and top speed. We make everybody see how I in there. Is the business that you are doing at top speed? You know what I preach? God me love you. Would I like to put a turbo on the car so that it can go faster? Is the business that you're doing? You have a turbo on it. God me love you. Me would I like to spend some money and transform out what in it and put something bigger in there. Is the business that you're doing? Have you transformed what in it yet so that you can put something bigger in it yet? Why? God me love you. That's why me have to call upon you so, because you alone give me proper reasoning. Me can't go nowhere. Go get them reasoning from nobody. Me not done with you. Listen to me. I am listening. At times, the enemy put adventures in your mind. What? For you to drift away. What are you not saying? From what you are bound to do. What? And when you drift away from what you are bound to do, it makes it easier for them to come and scoop you up. I scream. Then I want to preach. God, me not done with it yet. Me have some more questions. Because I have some people who want to ask, but they're afraid. Me have a chance, me can ask, so me have to ask. Some people afraid. So me have to ask, you know, God. You ready? I am listening. All right. Me just want to know, say you did. What make you put me in a isolation to myself? Listen to me now. If you have a dog, and you'd like to poison him, if you cannot catch him, can you poison him? No. But if you have a dog, and you'd like to poison him, don't you can poison him? If you can feed him, yes. If you are not catchable, your enemy's plan will not go through. God will love you. We're not done with it yet. Come. They have questions they want to ask, but they're afraid. Me I go ask. Because through me brave. They say they're afraid for question God. Me a question God tonight. Obedience is the topic. Then hear me now. Then God, what make you decide to put me on such a lonely journey with isolation? Alright. There was a time in your life, yes, when you used to do movies. Yes, that was in 2008, yes. How was your life going on then? Very well. Your dearest Nike, your latest shirt, your latest pants. Me go over Tasty, go buy any amount of chicken sandwich me want. May I tell you, I want to act a showman pan the black firewall. When I have to show man every day and clean, all right. So when you go in 2009, yes, and go find somebody, what happened, Lord God? Me find myself just a good dog in a hole. Me can't find money if buy back me CD if you burn. Me computer broke down. Me gone in a bankruptcy. Me gone in a loan. Was your life any better before you meet her? Yes. Was it any better after you meet her? No. That is why I put you on the lonely road, so that you can walk by yourself and remain focused, So when me speak, you can hear me more clearer. You know what me preach. Who did have that question there? Well, you know, say, then God, me have one more question for you. So after that one, I'm going to ask some more. Me have one more question for you, God. One more question. I want to ask you this now. So why you have some people we look like everything are going well for them, and then you have some people that suffer? You really want to answer yes? The one that are suffering. Oh, you get so loud. Remember say let me give it to them. The one that are suffering. Ask them. What should I ask them? If they are not hearing my voice, are you not hearing the Lord's voice? And they will say yes. But there is something about them. What is it? They are disobedient. Oh, majority of who that are suffering, God, you're going to make them kill me, they can't touch you. Majority of who that are suffering, it is because of disobedience. Touch him and ask him. If me never present myself to him, touch her and ask her. If me never present myself to her, but she wanted what the crowd was following. He wanted what the crowd was following. Only a few like you decide to listen. And when you listen and be obedient, you will be the 1% out of the 100. Oh. I don't have nothing more for ask you. Anybody will want to ask, no more for go ask you themselves. Anybody will want to ask you, you will go ask yourself. Great one, me see like me have one next question. Because so many questions. Tonight I feel like I ask some question upon the live. Because the live is very important. Not that the rest are not, but this one is very important. May I have one more question for you, ask you. The vision that you gave me and said this is the person. Yes. Why am I not seeing her? Oh, you know why I'm preaching? May I go answer you. If the runner now should get the prize of first place before he run the race, the prize will not worth nothing to him. I rest my case. God me love you. You don't need to say nothing more. God me love you. Me no want to hear nothing more. If the runner should get the first place prize before he finish the race, when he get the prize, he will not value it. When he start to run, him not go run with no effort. When he cross the finish line, him not go feel no extra because he had access to the prize before the race start. So me take away the prize from the runners and make them run first. And when them finish the race and complete the journey, their prize is handed unto them. That's why obedience is so important, so that you can finish the journey that you are upon. God will love you. Brothers, if me say one more word, me spoil it. Who agree with me? If me say one more word, me spoil it. That's what me have. We have come to the end of another life. Somebody say amen. If me say one more word, me spoil it. Whoa, me say Hold on, hold on. The fire still in me. You don't have a preacher. If me say one more word, me spoil it. Me can't spoil. Ooh. Me can't spoil it, brother. If you just left away there. If you just left away there. So, for all of my brothers and sisters that didn't get to watch this live, you can watch it on YouTube, Livian 54. It will be uploaded before the break. This live will be uploaded to Livian 54. You can check it out on YouTube. So for all who never get to watch it live from the beginning, you can go on YouTube, Livian 54. Just type in Livian 54. You're going to see come up. And we have other videos that we already uploaded. So brothers and sisters, we have come to the end of another live. And for each and every one that would like to contact me for spiritual help, the number is 876. Can someone please type it in the comment section so that somebody not that fast can get it? 876-226-8736. That is 876-226-8736. That is 876-226-8736. So for y'all who were not that fast, this is the number 876-226-8736. Brothers and sisters, big up on yourself. You have just tuned in to Livian reality preaching. Me know say some people don't mind me no any. But as me say, if me say one more word is spoil. So every preacher have to know when to come down. Every teacher have to know when to stop teach. Every clown have to know when to leave the circus. And every doctor have to know when to leave the operation room. So this is my time. I am leaving. So you can join my live next week, Sunday at 7 p.m. And remember, for y'all who will never get to watch this live, you can watch it on YouTube, Livian 54. Livian 54. Big up on yourself and stay safe. And remember, falling is possible, but just don't stay down. Believe. You might feel easy if you quit. But if you quit, you're not going to get nothing. Believe. Take care of yourself until next week Sunday again at 7. One Livian.